with Audible Kink, the folk duo from Milwaukee. We've got Erica and James. How are you guys feeling today before the Mr. Nice Guy Presents show at Cactus Club?
Feeling great. This is our third show since COVID and all that good stuff happened. So we did a couple of stints at Summerfest this year and another show earlier this year just to kind of test the waters. But very excited to be back with all of our friends for this one.
Nice. So is this your first time playing back in a club setting, kind of an indoor thing outside of?
Yeah.
I know Summerfest is its own animal.
Exactly. Yeah. So we did the outdoor thing, which was awesome. Love playing outdoors, but yeah, very excited to play the indoor room. James has played this stage. I haven't, so it'll be my first time.
Nice.
Which I'm very excited about.
Very cool.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Good to have you guys then playing a new venue for the first time as a duo at least.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, how would you compare yourselves? Like, to what bands would you guys say that you maybe sound like? If you try to give people an idea of who you guys
I would
probably are.
say our vibe is kind of a mix of maybe Elliott Smith and Ingrid Michaelson.
Okay.
We got kind of the singer-songwriter vibe. James's lyrics are...
Who's who?
Yeah, you're obviously Elliott Smith. Yeah, very similar.
Yeah, it's like if
vocal
those two people
styles.
started a band like that.
Yeah, kind of cutesy, but also has our moments where we get a little bit deeper, so very cool.
Nice. Now, you guys did, well, Erica, you did the Mr. Nice Guy show, the podcast.
I did.
And at that point, you guys hadn't had any music out recorded yet.
Yeah.
What's the
Correct.
word? Is there music coming? Is there stuff
There
coming to
is.
streaming? Can we
There
let people know?
is, yes. We're getting excited about it. We just, COVID happened, so that put our recording on a little bit of a hold. So then we decided, instead of outsourcing, we would make a home studio. So we have built a studio in our basement where we can do vocal trackings and stuff like that. So good stuff will be coming.
Nice. Do you guys live together?
We do, yes. We live together as of a couple months ago.
Okay. What part of the city?
South side, right by the airport.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so you're right in this neck of the woods.
Very close.
Yeah, it was sort of difficult at the time that when she did that podcast and was talking about us doing recordings. We had tried to do some stuff and it I don't know, it was just sort of tough going and we weren't very productive and didn't really have the time and I guess it was just bad timing. But now we're in a much better place. I started making a record recently. We're just recording stuff and sort of upgrading some gear, and we've managed to sort of craft a more comfortable space now.
Yeah.
So now our home is also like a creative space. And
Very cool.
Kind of, I don't know, get to work on that record that we keep talking about.
Was there any sort of learning curve with having to figure out, like, because I don't know how much you guys did home recording stuff before, like having to learn the technology of like how to be your own engineer and be your own producer?
Of course, yeah. Well, I don't have a head for any of that. The first time we recorded our first scratch CD was in 2011, and James did that on his computer. He's always been doing stuff, and throughout the last decade, he's just been getting better and better and honing his skills. So, very excited to have him record me. He makes me sound the best.
And you're saying you worked on some solo stuff too? You're working on some solo record stuff?
Yeah. I've made records over the years, and they've always been. I mean, the first records that I made were kind of unlistenable. They were very lo-fi, and I don't know, the production quality was just not there. You know? But I just sort of kept doing it and chipping away at it, and making little improvements, and I feel like I've finally gotten to the point where I can produce something that I can like stand by in the professional sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, totally. I think every artist goes through that at some point where that first stuff that you try to make on your own, you're so hyped to do it, and then it finally gets there, and you listen to it back, and you're like, it's not there. It's not what you know.
And even if you captured a thing that's really wonderful, it's like it doesn't hold up next to all the records that you know and love already, or it doesn't hold up to other songs on the radio, or you know. But it's like now we're finally getting to the point where, if you do it right.
Nice. Very cool. Well, you guys are playing here tonight. You get to road test some of the material, I'm sure, from the new upcoming record. Do you guys have any kind of tentative release date in mind? Any time that you want to put it out, time of year at least?
Yeah, I would
I
say.
don't know if we've really thought about time of year, but nothing like, no sort of schedule for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, not gonna put pressure on myself. But yeah, whenever it comes together, it'll be a lot easier now that our studio space is within living distance. So it'll be great.
Nice. What's your thoughts for the rest of the year then? Are you trying to play out more? Trying to get a little more practice in before putting the final product down?
Definitely, yeah. 2021 has been very much testing of the waters, testing venues, making sure that our social batteries are where they should be, are all the way charged. Coming out of 2020 was kind of a shock, and then playing a big fest like Summerfest, there were a lot of people, so we're coming out of, I feel like, a little bit of a retirement, and this is a great place to start, and we'll definitely be out more.
Nice, very cool.
Yeah, I feel like.
Oh, yes,
sorry.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that recently we've been sort of, we haven't played shows because of the pandemic, and now we're sort of starting to branch out and book more shows. And in doing that, in preparing for shows and rehearsing, we've sort of talked a lot about expanding our set list.
Nice.
Very much.
So I think. I don't know, that's all part of it. It's a constant rotation of introducing new songs into the fold and that sort of thing. So I don't know what the record will end up being whenever it happens or whatever, but, we're constantly sort of, I don't know, just strengthening the catalog, I guess, all the
very
time,
much so.
Cool, very cool. Well, we will look forward to the record when it does come out.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, if they want to stay in touch with you guys, they want to get connected with you guys, where do they go ahead and do that? Where is the best place to find Audible Kink?
Yeah, best place is definitely Facebook. We have a Gmail account, audiblekink@gmail. We also have the domain at audiblekink.com, so you can reach us there. But I'd say we're most active on our Facebook page.
Okay, very cool. Well, we will make sure to keep you updated as well with Audible Kink, as well as the rest of the Milwaukee music scene. You can do that over at breakingandentering.net, as well as all of our social media. Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.